Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07762471196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself a daily message asking you, the council, to contact me back or provide me with some information regarding my brother. It's now been 79 days, I believe, since you kidnapped my brother from my care and are holding him hostage and denying us any access or any information relating to my brother. This is simply, as you know, fully unacceptable. I've reiterated this numerous times. I've been leaving yourselves a message, I believe now, for 58 days. 56 voice messages later, and you're simply refusing to engage with me. What's the problem now? Why are you refusing to engage with me when previously you were coming all the way to Oldham on several welfare checks? Now that you have him in your care and custody, you think that's it, because your rights of welfare check over my rights as his brother, carer, next of kin are superior. Your rights are superior over my rights as his family member. You know, Mr. Browell and the local authority, you are fully aware that what you're doing is unlawful, illegal. It's a precedence, because you've never done this before to anybody else. This is a situation that you've created for your own benefit to the detriment of my brother. Now, it's been 79 days that you're holding my brother unlawfully like this. You could not hold him for one day, never mind 79 days. And the only reason that you're able to do so is because it's much higher than yourself, isn't it? It's not just you, the social worker, because you didn't even come down on the day, right? Why did they get some other social worker? Because you were working that day. I know you were working that day, but you refused to come down. They got somebody else to come down that we did not know, and his purpose was, I think his name was Andrew something. His purpose was simply to antagonize me so I can get arrested, and therefore once I got arrested, you would then come and collect my brother. It was quite clearly a contrivance. I did not do anything to justify being arrested. And then after I've been arrested, you kidnapped my brother and then put bail conditions in place. Why would the police, who are investigating a matter, put a bail condition that I have no further access to my brother? And then also subsequently, you've taken the passports from my brother's, from my bedroom, not my brother's bedroom, and you've taken all the money and you've taken all our documents and assets and everything. Why would you do that if you're just coming to check on a welfare issue? You know, we were talking, we had a regular conversation. It was you yourself that slammed the phone upon me. I then raised a complaint, and as a result of raising complaints, you've gone and kidnapped my brother. This is completely unacceptable, Mr. Browell. You know it, I know it, the local authority knows it, the solicitors know it, everybody knows it. It is clear prejudice, is clear Islamophobic, racist, and xenophobia that you're targeting me and my brother because of your own incompetences and failures. I'm continuing to leave yourself a message. What is the reason for coming back to me and say, look, Mr. Hussain, this is where your brother is, this is what the situation, not to worry, we're dealing with the situation. The reason is because you know you have no legal right or justification to have done the things that you're doing. You have been commissioning the services of the Housing Association to pursue this matter in the courts, because you know once the matter is in the courts, you have full control, because the judges, the courts, they all work for you. You can bend and twist the laws. I mean, here we are several years later and the case is still not progressing anywhere, and this is like a zombie case. It had absolutely no merit to be taken to the courts, but the only reason that it's in the courts is because of the local authorities' collusion with the judges and the court system. And and everybody's simple answer is, oh no, that's scandalous, that's not right, no, and that's it. It's not being investigated. And quite clearly and evidentially, in my particular circumstances, that is exactly what's happening. This is the only way that you, the local authority, have managed to take control and care of my mother for the last 334 days of her life, and refused us any access to her. So this is an ongoing matter, Mr. Browell, and the local authority. You fully know the fact that you're looking to act in your own best interest to cover up your own malicious and fraudulent criminal conviction against me, and you're just utilizing criminalizing my family members and threatening them and murdering them off. And as I've explained I've explained to you so many times before, come and engage with me, talk to me. I spoke to Mr. Muller the day a few days beforehand, all being just acting shady now. All right, you have no legal right to take my brother. You have no legal right to register him with a GP practice. You have no legal right to do anything towards my brother. But the reason that you're getting away with it is because you've got everybody in your back pocket. You're using public money. You're using the public's money that should be used for services to commit criminality, to buy off the courts, to buy off the judges, to buy off the police, to buy everybody off in order for you to maintain your status quo as acting benevolently towards vulnerable people whom you are effectively milking in order to make money. They're your cash cows, and you have been milking them to make money from the public. And the reality is that you're not providing any support services. All you're looking to do is secure your own jobs. All you're looking to do is secure your own pension funds. All you're looking to do is secure your own position of authority and power over providing appropriate services to my brother or to any vulnerable people. It's just one rigged game, and obviously I've caught you out on this, and hence why I'm now being selectively targeted. What can be the reasonable reason? I told for you not to contact me. I told you to contact me or to resolve the situation because you were acting negligently and neglectful.
15 seconds recording time remaining.
I'm going to leave it here, Mr. Browell, but as you know, I was the one that was contacting you saying that you're acting negligently. You've removed you've moved lasting powers of attorney and not replaced them with anything. This was all your fault, and once again, you're using your position of power to blame me when it's none of my fault.
Sorry, your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. Message sent.
Okay, so once again, I'm leaving them a message. This is now 79 days later that we have absolutely no idea where our brother is. The state's taken him, holding him hostage. We have no idea where he is, and you see, they've got no legal framework to do something, and this is one of the reasons that they're now acting with sheer criminality and obvious criminality. They're not giving me any single answer. They're not providing me with any kind of legal framework. I'm willing to work within the legal framework because I know I'm on right. I know I'm on hack. I know the fact that we've not done anything wrong. The law should be there to protect and safeguard both me and my brother. But this is one of the reasons they don't need to provide a legal framework. This now completely off any legal framework. There's no law in place. It's just basically the law of the wild now. The law of the gangsters, the law of the Wild West here. No laws. They'll do whatever they like. The law of the most powerful, it's just simply ridiculous that I'm now placed into this situation. So nearly 80 days later. Tomorrow's going to be 80 days that my brother's not seen us, we've not seen him, and we're asking for some information, asking for some engagement from the local authority, and what is the answer? No, we're just simply going to ignore the situation because we don't need to do anything, because we're a local authority. We can just do as we please, but smash and grab, plunder and profiteer. Nobody can say anything to us, because at the end of the day, all the judges, the judiciary, the justices, they're all in our back pocket. We have power and influence in order to murder and plunder, and that's the situation I'm facing. Nobody's saying, why would they not engage with me? Why would they refuse to speak to me? Why would they simply ignore me when they've come over and unjustifiably taken my brother, put us on a bail conditions where I can't see him? What have you proved? They don't prove anything. They don't need to prove anything. We, the people, need to prove things and justify things and act honestly and act with integrity. But these people, they don't need to prove evidence. Oh, that's too much. They don't need to act. They act with impunity because they can do it. They can get away with blue bloody murder because this is how fraudsters, gangsters and criminals work. They don't want accountability for their actions. They just want to don't do what we say, do what we do. No, don't do what we do what we say. Having authority over you. That's all it is. This is just simply ridiculous now. It's 56 messages I've left for them, 79 days later, and absolutely no engagement from them, no understanding of what's going on, simply putting us in the blue, and then eventually just going to throw us in the prison where as it suits them. This is simply ridiculous and horrendous, but there's absolutely nothing I can do, nowhere I can go, or everybody's on their team, everybody's working with them in order to cover up their failures, which is all going to come out soon enough. Absolutely.